What's going on, BookTube? Myers Mega Fictional Musings. I'm John, no relation Wayne. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I just want to share my last book haul. I am what you would call a happy camper right now. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Mine's a lot better now. So I just want to take a few moments to share this outrageous little book haul. I got 6 books here, and the first one is called The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. Now, I don't buy much nonfiction, to be honest, and I don't read enough of it, actually, either. Now, I'm really excited to do this, especially considering it was a whopping 50 cents. I saw it on the way out, and it's a nice, thick book, which I always love, and it'll look good on the shelf. I love the history. I don't know about you guys, but I love World War II history. My grandpa was in World War II. He was at D-Day. Band of Brothers is probably my favorite television program / movie ever, period. I've seen it multiple times, and I am in love with Band of Brothers. So I'm excited to explore some nonfiction, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich by William Shirer. Really cool looking book. So the next one here, the next 2 are going to be titles that I've already read, but I simply couldn't pass up because they're great books. Now this one is called the story of Edgar Sawtell. You see it's a pretty highly regarded novel, and now this was a part of my reading journey just when I first started, really getting into reading more. I came across this one. I don't know, this would have been about 15 years ago, I guess. More, actually, probably. And just fell in love with it. It's about dogs. I love dogs and this family that breeds dogs. And something happens in their family, and this young boy who is deaf, I believe. Yeah, he is involved. I think he narrates, actually. And it was such a good story. And it really opened up my world to reading. Part of the books that did that for me was this, no doubt. And I gave it to my family and friends. My whole family's read Edgar Sawtell, and so I just had to pick this one up. Happy to share with more of my friends and family. The next one I got, an even better book from my early years when I first started reading fiction, and this was a big part of why, I think. It's called The Gargoyle by Andrew Davidson. I'd be honestly pretty shocked, to be honest, if you haven't heard of if you have heard of this book. He's a Canadian author, Andrew Davidson. He was born in Manitoba, right next door, and this novel is it's masterful. Our narrator is an unnamed kind of a piece of shit person, actually, and he gets in this horrible car crash at the beginning of the book, and it's incredible start to this book, just enthralling instantly. And so he's horribly burned in this car crash. And he spent some time in the hospital, and we hear about many things, including just the nature and the science, I guess, behind bad burns. And he's horribly burned. He nearly dies, and he starts having these visions, and he's a very troubled soul. Very, very dark book with a ton of redemption, which I love in a good book. Now, he becomes involved with this woman, Marianne Engel is her name, and I won't get too much into it, but they develop this unique sort of relationship, and he incorporates elements of fantasy in this book as well, and it's just tremendously well done. I highly recommend The Gargoyle, you guys. So that was the third one. Couldn't believe that was there. So pretty easy to buy that. I'll probably give it to some family or friends to read, because I think I actually own a copy already. Now, my next one. I would assume many of you have probably read Jonathan Franzen. I have not. I started the corrections a couple of years ago, and couldn't get into it for whatever reason, but I do want to give Franzen a good try, an honest effort, because he is so highly regarded. And so I picked up Freedom. That was a pretty easy decision. I'd love to know what are your guys' thoughts on Franzen. As I said, I've never read him, so looking forward to exploring this one day. Maybe not this year, though. Beautiful book, though, isn't it? Like, I love this cover. It's so neat. Colors and stuff. Yeah. So, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on Franzen. I'm excited to pick that one up. So, the next one is Paul Auster's New York Trilogy. Very happy to get this. I loved 4321. It's the only Paul Auster I've read, actually, and I absolutely loved it. Sorry, no, I read the Brooklyn Follies years ago, and loved both of those, and I'm excited to read this, which I think many people believe to be his best work, the New York Trilogy. I know it's a detective story. That's pretty much all I know, so I'm super excited to read this one. So that was an easy decision as well. And lastly, I was able to pick up my second Faulkner. Second Faulkner in 3 weeks. My last book haul I picked up As I Lay Dying, and this one is Light in August. So I've never read William Faulkner. I am very excited to explore him this year. So I was thrilled to get this book as well. And yeah, what a wicked book haul, you guys. I'm currently reading novel Explosives, and I hope to do a video review on this shortly. Getting close to the end. Enjoying it. I've got some thoughts, though, no doubt. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. As I said, guys, I'd love to hear any comments on my 6 titles in the book haul there, specifically Franzen. And yeah, and I'd love to hear any comments. Drop me a like or a dislike, and a subscription. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Take care. Talk soon. Later, guys.